This is Money Talks.
Hi, my name is Ibukun Oyedeji, President CFA Society Nigeria. Join me and a host of other financial industry practitioners for Money Talks with CFA Society Nigeria.
Money Talks with CFA Society Nigeria. Let's talk about money. Hello everyone and welcome Money Talks. Money Talks is a financial literacy program brought to you by CFA Society Nigeria. Smart Uzechi is my name. My guest on the program this evening is Ololade Olayanju, CFA. She worked with corporate and financial institution advisory team of Leadway Asset Management. She's a CFA charter holder, so a member of the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers (CIS) and Chartered Institute of Securities Investment (CISI) UK. Prior to this role, she was a relationship manager with 13 years banking experience, one of the top Nigerian banks. Ololade is very knowledgeable about money matters and passionate about teaching money management skills so as to enjoy abundance and live above bad debt. She is the author of The Debt Code, a book written based on her personal experience to enlighten people on how to get away from debt and optimize their finances through practical money and lifestyle management tips, which are very applicable to one. Ololade holds a BSc in Demography and Statistics from the Obafemi Awolowo University and a postgraduate diploma in Business Administration from the National Open University of Nigeria now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Ololade Olayanju to the. Good evening to you, Ololade, and thank you much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So this evening, knowing the use and abuse of debt, that's basic. Very important. Ololade is here for a very serious business. So we're going to be discussing this in knowing the use and abuse of debt. Some said that when the use thing is not abuse, is inevitable. And Ololade is here this evening to make sure you don't abuse debt. So Ololade, one time, the floor is yours. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so for having me.
So let's get straight into it, Ololade. We want to talk about other people's money. They have given it an acronym OPM. Other people's money. This money, not yours. You borrowed it. Like they said somewhere, alas, it was borrowed. No, it's other people's money. So, which of course we have tried to put it in local parlance, is debt. Here in Yoruba land, we call it Besese. In Igbo land, they call it Ogwo. Hausa language, they call it Baby. And all of those local balances we can locate it with. So let's break down the concept right now of use loan. Plus, in simple in language, what is debt? That word, debt. And then we've heard about bad debt as well. So what is debt? And what is good and bad debt? In plain language, the man drive away, we leave it on the ground.
Okay. It is simple and it's straightforward.
It's simple?
Yes.
Wow.
I need a definition now.
Okay.
It's simple and straightforward. That is any or any value, right? By your own else. So if I tell you something, it's part A, urgent okay. Need to get now. Borrow me. I give me that okay. That's okay. Is a loan. Is a right. But anything that you take from somebody else, that I want to use to return at a later date. Is that.
So must it be money?
No, it's really money. You can even go somebody a favor.
You say borrow me.
Borrow. You go to return that. You'll be obliged to return it later. So, but for when it comes to debt, it's to money.
Okay.
Yes.
So now tell us how debt can be positively, then the advantages of using debt. When you tell us that, you can deduce the disadvantages from there.
Okay. Let me first speak about good and bad debt.
Yes.
You asked me earlier.
Yeah.
So good debt is what money you borrow and use to invest in an asset. What's an asset? Something that gives you economic value over time. So if you have money now to go and buy a house, take a mortgage to buy a house, right? Maybe I borrow 50, 2 million, whatever it is to buy a property, right? Over time, the property will increase, right, in value. That's an asset. The bad debt is any money you take to fund a consumable. So right now, I want to invest out. Something is trending. I can't afford it, and I go and borrow money just to, and I borrow to go and buy it.
Like hair.
You get it. That's bad loan.
Christmas is coming.
Exactly. So that's bad. And loan has its own advantages, yes. So let me give an example. For an average person, it can make you take a big opportunity of investment opportunities, right? Let me give you the typical example. The time one of our telecoms company was at the public offer, people borrow money because they were selling it to the market. People borrow money to go and buy because they don't want to sell. They would have made their money back, and you could also want to sell a house. People, everybody's Japan now. They're selling their properties.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody was at 100 million, wants money now. Say like, come and take this money. This house at 10 million. People normally want to buy that house is million. They can just borrow and buy it 7 million. Person sells it to you, get the document, and you sell it at 100 million, the normal market price. So that can help you maximize your properties, right? Also, for owners, have you had people that have money, right? They have money to do a project, so they go and borrow.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Because I wonder, this guy is rich. He has money. In fact, but the rich people don't do business with their money. So tell us.
So for business owners, debt, they pay interest to the bank, right? Or whoever it is they got the money from. So reduces their taxable income, the money to the government.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so after removing on basis, paying salary, my cost of sales, whatever it is I used to do business. Before I pay taxes to the government, I have to take us out of it. So the interest kind of is a tax shield for business. So in a way, it's like you're using your money to expand your business and the product can have access to it.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sense in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, for people that want to increase their capacity, you can make use of loan. Because loan is a good leverage. You can make it very well. You're a businessman, you have 500,000 naira, you're making 100k. If you have 1 million, all things being equal, you make like 200k. You can say, let me take a loan, add to what I have to make more money, right? So you can use loan, right? And everything.
But Ololade, you're talking about this loan, like you can just walk to a financial institution and you get a loan. If you open the phone lines now, as business people, one of the most difficult things they will tell you about that it's not easy to get credit, to get loans. So what can one do to be able to attract, these credits or these loans to themselves very easily? Because it's not to go to the bank and borrow, especially in this Nigeria.
Okay, I will speak to two set of people, to individuals for you to get loan easily. You have to be able to demonstrate to the person that's giving the money, the creditor, that you have the capacity to repay that loan. You to take a loan bank or from banks, they ask for your account statement. What's your inflow? Don't say that if they give you this money, you have the capacity to repay back. So that one is fit. Also, you have to be able to demonstrate the willingness to repay. That's kind of subjective because I don't know me. How will I know you repay back my money, right? But for that kind of a thing, the bank can look at your history. Have you been owing on the bank? So if you take bank A and you're owing, you're the 14, probably that you're not the 40 if I give you the money. So they can look at your history to know your character, to know the kind of person you are, right? So that for individuals. But for business owners, I would say it's not easy to get loan, to be sincere. But I know that sometimes, right, it could be that maybe your heart is not in order. For a bank to give you a loan, they tell you to bring your files, bring your books. They want to see how I'm making, what is in your inventory, what's your assets, what's your weighing. If that is not, I can't decide that to giving me. I might be kind of, no, I might not be able to give money that you're requesting for. But if your house is in order, you know what is in your inventory, you know what you have, business owner, you know what you're owing, your invoicing is top notch. You predict your revenue. You can say this last year I made so amount. 2 years ago I made so amount. If you give me this money, I thought I can make this kind of amount, right? I might be able to put my money down for you or give you that money, right? And also I'm able to from cash flow that you're going to make. And that's also you can see that from your books. If I give you this money, can you make it back? And you could back my money because no bank, even though they give you the loan with collateral, but they collateral because it's smart, right? So they want to be sure that they can pay back the money they give you. So to me, business owner, if your house is in order, your books are in order, I think a fair chance of getting a loan.
Easily.
Bank. Yeah.
So from what you've explained so far, it means that debt can be used.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to ask you now to tell us how that's done. And you have spoken about the advantages of debt. After saying how debt can be abused, I want you to go ahead and tell the disadvantages and the negatives of debt, because you spoke about it, what you can do with it, how it can be managed properly, and all of that. Let's go to the other side.
Okay, so loan can be abused. Why? Because you've seen instances where you give loan for businesses and they use it for this personal enjoyment.
You can marry a life.
You get it, the travel, they start living like they become the big boys and the big girls. Exactly. So exactly, people can take money for a purpose and they use it for something entirely. And when you get to the hand of the borrower, that's what you can do about it. So people can, not be trying when they are taking loan from you. That's why you have to check all these things, right? And put things in check to show that they are going to use it for what they really requested for. Then for the bad side of money, disadvantages of money. So one, to me, getting a loan from somebody or this is like borrowing money from yourself because you're going to pay it back, right? But from your future income. So if I say borrow me $1 million now, you give me the money, but the money is still going to come from me. Either I spread over of 6 months, 12 months. Either way, I'm going to pay you back and likely with interest. When you borrow money, it's like you're borrowing yourself. And if if I slice 100,000 naira, for example, now, and I borrow 50K from you, next month you want your money 50K back, and I give that 50K back, and the balance in my account is 50K. There's no probability that 50K will be enough for me, right? I probably have to come back to you and say, "Put smart, give me extra 50K or give me 30K." So if you borrow, it could lock you in the debt cycle because you have to keep on borrowing to make up for that lack that you have, because you've taken money. Have an issue. I don't understand.
Yes,
exactly. So it can lock you in the debt cycle. Number one. Number two, if you take money to do A and it work according to your and you couldn't. Have you seen videos? I don't know. Does it feel companies when they want to take money from their borrowers? They send recovery agents to you. We are eating amala, maybe in a buka. You see them with their uniform. They come and carry you. It leads to stigmatization. So people send police to your house.
Some people publish people's obituary.
Do you understand?
They say the person has HIV.
Exactly.
They'll spread the news everywhere.
I got the kind of
Yeah.
They said the person is a smuggler. The person, they wrote different about the person. So, and they don't tell it's only one person. There's a contact on the phone.
Yes.
So everybody knows you are home. So if you don't get the loan first don't borrow. That happens to you. So it could lead to stigmatization. Then also, loan, it could also give you a health issue. If you're indebted and you don't know how to go about it, maybe you default, the interest has accrued so much, you start having something they didn't borrow you with. You have IBP, you live fair because you don't know you're working around and you're on your shoulder because you're owing someone. Think that. And for business owners, they can publish their name center. They are owing. So they just make life messy, kind of. That's the bad side of debt. Yes.
In case you're joining us now, it's Money Talks, and I'm talking with the very, very erudite Ololade Olayanju, and this evening we're talking about debt. You need to know its use so that you don't abuse it. Knowing the use and abuse of debt. That's what we're talking about. Are you in debt? Are you planning to go and borrow money? Have you borrowed money and you're having trouble paying back? Do you need help as to how to repay the loan that you have taken from someone or from a bank? You can call Ololade right now. She's the expert. I'm sure she can help you with an advice on how to get out of that. You can call us on the telephone 0700 23 923 923. That's 0700 923 923 923, or you can send a message on WhatsApp 0817 3313 193. In case you're also planning to borrow money, maybe you need an advice on where to borrow this money or how to borrow this money, when to borrow this money. You can also call and ask questions on the program this evening, and I'm sure Ololade have a solution for you. Listen to this message.
Good evening, Captain Smart. Good evening, Mrs. Ololade. This is James Ubola from Oshodi. Okay, so I'm hearing OPM, other people's money. I know of OPK, other people's knowledge, PI, other people's idea. Okay, what I want to ask is, so you may hear noise. What I want to find out is, economists say that most times you don't use money you have to execute a project. That sometimes it's economic wise. You're able to, if you have 1 million, for instance, and you want a project of 1 million, you must not necessarily top the whole of that 1 million. Now you could just take like 500,000 from your account or 600,000 and go and actually borrow the remaining one to do it. You must not use all the money you have. I don't know. Can the airport first? How true is this statement?
All right, to you.
Yeah, so it's true, like earlier on, that interest payment is like a tax sheet. So when you take money, I say money as well, debt, I mean, like a leverage. You have 500k in your account, you want to do a project of you, right? Instead of you using that 1 million to do the project, you can take 500k, take a loan of 500k, right, to do the project. That 500k, I don't expect it to sit in your account. You should put it into use, right? Earning something for you, right? And then for the project you're doing, you get from it, you can pay back, right? And also your interest. But remember, you have 500k, there's any interest somewhere, you put to good use. So either way, whatever it is, for you to take a debt or for you to take a loan, whatever it is you for, or able to pay back the loan, right? And it's interest. So if you're saying that you want to do half equity, half debt, no big deal, you can do that. But that under 500k that you're for yourself, you shouldn't sit idle. You should put to use.
All right, you talked debt trap earlier on in your submissions. Let me ask you now, in case finds themselves in this debt trap you're about, can you tell us practical ways? I mean, how do you out? I mean, is it a trap already? So how do you get out of that debt trap in case yourself there?
Okay, so first thing first, I'll tell people it's in, then out. You have to own up to the situation. People are indebted, and the plenty people to play. So people get indebted through different means.
Village people, sometimes they say, when you borrow money from this person, they'll go juju so that you're not able to pay back. Is there anything?
I don't know. I don't think so. You want to borrow money, is you use your leg to go and look for money to borrow. So, but I mean, different people get money. People get indebted through different. Let me give an example now. Somebody that imports something into Nigeria. By the time the thing gets to Nigeria, maybe it has been banned. It may also support it again, and you have that thing there. You borrow to import it. So I'm saying that whatever way you get the money or to get a loan, once you're indebted, just own up. Talk to yourself. This is the current situation. What is the way out? Once you own up and you assess the current situation and you accept what is happening, your mind naturally start looking for a way out for you. Naturally. Blame me, if not for my friend, if not for this, if not what happened, you're going to be tougher. That's the word, tougher. Yeah. Once you own up mentally that this is the current situation, I'm in it. What am I going to do? Then naturally, start looking out for you. Another thing I would tell people, it's budgeting. It's not just for people that are indebted. It's body. It's a key thing for people that want financial literacy. Financial literacy, you have to know how to budget. And I'll tell people, being indebted is hard, right? Also, to be financially disciplined is hard. You have to budget as discipline. You have to know how to plan your money before it comes to you. I want to ask you a question. Has it happened to you that you get some sum of money, spend it, and you're trying to remember everything you use it to? You can't remember everything. But before the money comes into your account, you already split the money into what to do. Your obligations, which is your repayments, your needs, that maybe your fooding, your going to work, those things should be there. Then the balance, you know what it is to do. So budgeting helps you see your needs and your wants, right? And also helps you to manage the little that is repaying your loan. So for you to get out of debt, you need to plan your funds, not just right after you spent it. That's reverse budgeting. You have to plan the money before it comes to your account. And also, I'll tell people, you have to watch the circle of friends you keep, right? So I'm indebted and my friends can be on my head. Or it's telling me, let's go for the fashion somewhere. I have people that mean I'm going, right? So your circle of, and also I tell people, if your circle of friends you have, they're not financially, it's very hard for you to be financially literate. You probably have to spend like them. So you have to watch your circle of friends. You have to move people that have plans for their life, that have plans for their money. there are probably investment sites, right, for you to get out of debt. If you're working, it's how they say it's that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same a different result is that much foolishness. So you have to look at yourself. Are these people helping you grow? Are they helping you in exit the indebted gap you've entered, right within? And also, I'll tell people, always learn to say no. It's easy to see things that you want to buy or that attracts you. They are doing discounts. If you're indebted, to the Nigerian balance, carry face. You look away.
Yes.
You have to look away. So many things attract your attention. So many things you need to do or buy. Right. But once you have that courage to say no, and like I said, it kind of help you to, the only money you save. Working away, you can use it to prepare down your loan. But any money you save budgeting. So, like I said, budgeting helps you from your needs, from your wants. You take care of your needs. All things I want, you just want something you could do away with for that in time until you get out of your debt. So, those things you can use that money to pay down your loan or save as an emergency fund because it's the skills also to emergency fund. So, those are the things I'll say you can do. So,
Okay. This is an objective question for your Ololade. Is it good to collect it?
Depending on what you use the basic to do.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Is basic thing to collect? Depends, right?
It depends on what you want to use the basic. So let me give you a simple example. There was a time of a brand new car, time of Uber X. I took the car. It was a loan from where I was working. The loan was, I remember. But I took a car then, right? And I used to, at that time, you doing by Uber and Uber X. Uber X is the brand new car. You premium for using it. The car was paying it like 200k on a monthly basis. The Uber guy. And how much was my repayment? 19,000 naira.
Every month.
Was that a good debt or bad debt?
Good one. We're making 100%.
Exactly. So depending where you want it to do, right? Like I said, you have to be very smart because things might not plan according to plan.
Yeah.
But they say it's not bad. It's what you want to use it to do. If I'm a business owner, I want to expand my business. I don't say it's a bad thing because I want more money. I want to increase my revenue. So I won't say yes or no. I'll say depending on the front of the loan.
Okay, why I asked you is because last question. I hope you can answer this in less than 2 minutes. Because tell us, in case somebody now makes up their mind that this basic is good for me to collect it. I mean, want to do with it is legit. It's a good deal, like the car loan you took from your office. Tell us, just like a checklist, one need to tick off before you go and collect that basic.
Okay. Number one of the basic. Number one, are you to yourself? Do you really know the purpose of the basic? Right? Number one. Number two, before you for basic, have you looked around for interest-free loans? Have you gone to to invest in the business or in the whatever it is you want to do? Or take part of your friends or interest-free to reduce the amount of debt. So if I want to do it before yet now, for example, I can look for that can maybe give me some. So I'm borrowing the whole total money this time. Then, but another thing I always tell, don't waste time is what if the planning payment fails, your business that you want to use the basic failed. If you don't have a plan P, then you have to check it again. It's key, right? You have an investment portfolio you can liquidate to pay to avoid harassment and you understand. So check for other sources of income. First, look for equity contributors, your friends that can give you. If you're a single person or individual, you can call your parents. Daddy, I need this money, can you give it to me? I can be before you go and look for basic. So carry on your head. Then plan B. Key, very, very key.
All right. In case you still have questions, you can now put those questions on the social media handles of CFA in Nigeria. And you can find them on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and even LinkedIn. So search out there, CFA Society Nigeria. You can put your questions there and be sure to get us. What you can take on the program this evening. We want to say very thank you to our guest tonight, Ololade Olayanju, CFA. She's been talking to us this evening about knowing the use and abuse of debt. So if you know the use of debt, you will not abuse it. Ololade Olayanju, CFA, thank you much for coming to the program. Your last statement of the program this time, I just want you to talk to somebody there, just in 30 who has got busy and Nigeria or life happened to us, and one of those sicknesses you talk about, it's not knocking on the door, it's going up. In 30 seconds comes. Be the counselor.
What is not enough will soon be enough. I tell people, it's not the end of it. I've been debted before, I got out of it. Right? I can still live in abundance. The process, you get out of it. Don't give up. Don't give up on hope. Don't give up on life because of it. You still get out of it.
Thank you very much, Ololade Olayanju, for your time on the program this evening. I really do appreciate you. Okay, the book is there. It's the code written by Ololade Olayanju. I have a free copy right here, so you can get it and get it. It's the debt code, practical steps to a debt-free life. Thank you very much for coming. That's our package. Till next time, have a very good evening and stay debt-free. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Money Talks, hosted by the CFA Society Nigeria. Stay connected with us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, and YouTube at CFA Society Nigeria. Follow us for more financial insights and updates. Keep a date with us next time.